basically just do whatever they tell us. I only said no to one thing in my entire career is when they wanted Big Show, as when I was Midian. They wanted Big Show not long after he had gotten there, still very green. They wanted him to press me and walk over to the ropes and throw me from the ring into the aisleway. And I'm like, I was going to do it. And then Taker said, you should not do that. There's no way in hell you should do that. So that was the only time I said no.
Sounds like it might be a little dangerous. Right? It might be a little dangerous.
Yeah, well, I mean, hell, look at Draws and D'Lo, you know? I mean, hell, I've taken that move. Everybody's taken that move. It just, if it's your time, it's going to happen, I guess.
Man, though, that's one of the things where I guess it's good to have Undertaker as a, not only your buddy, but a good locker room leader there.
Oh, yeah. He squashed a couple things for us, too. I can't remember the other thing was.
All those signings in the radio stations.
Oh, my God. When we were the Godwins, the good guy Godwins, we had the record. They would fly us into a town, and then we would do like a 6 a.m. radio show, and then an 8 a.m., and then a 9 a.m., and then go somewhere else, and then to the building, and then wrestle, and then we would do the signings at the building. They were just running us raw, and we had come in from somewhere. I think we were in Long Island or something, and we were just like dragging. We just walked into the locker room and just dropped our stuff and literally sat down. And then somebody came in and was like, oh, I need the Godwins. We've got a signing. And we looked at each other and we started to stand up, and Mark threw him out of the locker room. He said, find somebody else. Yeah.
Nice.
So we had a one-man power trip.
Now, Dennis, though, what about Undertaker? I mean, we're saying BSK, history with him. You're saying you're just hanging out with him in Vegas. What about the long-time friendship and history with Taker?
Yeah, that was Mark there. That was Canterbury. I had come up, like I said, a year after he had been there. And I mean, we had all the guys that we knew, Kevin and Regal and Austin and everybody from WCW,
Hunter.
but yeah, and Hunter, and he had been riding with Mark and everything. So I walked in, and Yoko and Papa and Savio and all them just kind of took me in. So it was like,
you remember?
Yeah. My BSK initiation night, we were in some little, I have no idea where we were, what town, but it was some little town, and it was all of us. And Yoko and them were like, oh, well, let's initiate him tonight. And my initiation was I had to drink an entire bottle of Jack Daniels. And I was like, oh. Well, what they didn't know is back in our WCW days, I was drinking a bottle of Wild Turkey like 2-3 times a week. So it wasn't really that big of a deal. Oh my God. I couldn't even imagine doing that. Now at the Undertaker show, he brought Godfather up on stage because we were in Vegas, and they had a bottle of Jack there, and Godfather just kept pouring him drinks. So those two drank an entire bottle in about 30 minutes. And they were just shit-faced. We were supposed to go out afterwards. Taker was passed out in his dressing room. Godfather was in a wheelchair. He had just had hip surgery. So we were wheeling him around in that. That Tracy Murray was there. D'Lo was there. I can't remember who else was there. But it was hilarious, yeah. I mean, it just been – and then, like, when Mark was in Atlanta or Nashville – then he was moving down here to me. So I helped him move down here. And then him and his wife, when they split up, he moved in with me for about 8-9 months. And I mean, shit, we just all been close ever since, just people you got together with, and you knew, I mean, like Mark said, there's stuff we can't talk about, but I know what these guys would do for me if I needed them, and they know what I would do for them.